Council Member Costa Constantinides announced this week his continued support for a greener environment with an allocation of $70,000 through the Greener New York City Initiative, which will fund local environmental and education groups in his 22nd district. Mr. Constantinides made the announcement on September 26 outside the Urban Upbound office at the Astoria Houses in Queens and was joined by Bishop Mitchell Taylor, co-founder and CEO of Urban Upbound, as well as by representatives of the groups he has funded. Council Member Constantinides, a passionate advocate for a greener environment and chair of the Committee on Environmental Protection, said that he was very thankful to Speaker Corey Johnson and Finance Chair Daniel Drum for expanding the Greener New York City Initiative with a $510,000 increase in the fiscal year 2019 budget and for allocating to each council member $70,000 for sustainability projects, green job training, and environmental education. As we recognize Climate Week, it is crucial to salute their contributions to making a greener New York City and a greener Queens, he further stressed. There were brief remarks from Bishop Taylor and from the representatives of the groups which are being funded. All speakers thanked Councilmember Constantinides for his support and for his true dedication and passion in making a difference for our environment and furthermore for, quote, investing in the future of our children and of our planet. The Alley Pond Environmental Center, which provides outdoor classes, received $15,000 in support of its educational programs for children and adults. Global Kids, which co-hosts the Ditmars Park Youth Market in Astoria with Councilmember Constantinides until November 17th, has received $20,000 to help them continue helping young local residents working at the market gain both management experience and learn about the locally sourced produce they're selling. Serious Fun After School, serving Astoria, Long Island City, and Chelsea with affordable after-school childcare and arts enrichment, has received $5,000 to help expand its after-school services by including environmental programs. New York Sun Works, which provides hydroponic classes, has received $25,000 to help students in 4 schools in District 22 receive hands-on experience and learn about STEM, nutrition, and planetary health. BioBus, the mobile lab that brings science into low-income and minority communities, received $5,000 for research microscopes and other high-tech equipment, as well as solar infrastructure to power the bus. Hi, Costa.
Hey, Elena.
I think God loves Costa Constantinides, Council Member Constantinides, because as soon as you started your press conference, it stopped raining. Although we need the rain, as you said.
We need the rain, but it was good that it stopped. But this was a great day, a good way to start off Climate Week.
Mm-hmm. So tell me about Climate Week.
Well, you know, we're here today to celebrate additional funding for our green initiative, Greener NYC. I really want to thank our speaker, Corey Johnson, and our finance chair, Danny Drum. With partnership with them, we were able to add additional $510,000 to this year's budget to make it now over $3 million for environmental education, job training, making sure that our younger generation understands what climate change is all about and what they can do to combat it.
And you had several partners here, or organizations, groups that receive funding. What can you tell us about them briefly?
Well, Alley Pond Environmental Center, bringing animals and nature to kids in our schools right here in Western Queens, and also taking kids to their wonderful campus in Eastern Queens. Global Kids, who run our youth market, selling healthy food in our own neighborhood. Serious Fun, after-school program. We'll now have healthy eating and environmental programs as part of their after-school program for our kids. BioBus, teaching kids about research and science careers, all of this, and then also New York Sun Works. So we have hydroponic science labs that we talked about last year,
right.
Having the materials and the teacher education to make those labs really shine for our kids in our neighborhoods.
What I know you're very busy, especially now that the fall is upon us. But what can you share with us? Any exciting news? Any upcoming events that you want to share with us?
Well, I am really excited. We're going to be doing a street co-naming for AKTINA coming up October 26th. I hope everyone comes out to celebrate. AKTINA's been a crucial part of our community for 25 years. You've really done a great, great job, and we're so proud of you and love you, and want to make sure that anytime someone walks down the street that they'll see they'll see 27th Street and 23rd Avenue, yes. They'll see AKTINA Way, and they'll understand that what a great contribution you've made to not only the Greek American community but the entire Astoria community. So very excited to do our street renaming, co-naming there. So hope everyone comes out on Friday, October 26th. So very excited about that.
At 11 in the morning, right?
11 o'clock in the morning, yep.
Any other events before AKTINA?
Yes, so we are having a big town hall with our speaker, Corey Johnson, the first one that he's doing in the entire city of New York. We're having a town hall October 4th, 7 o'clock at PS 171 on 14th Street and 29th Avenue. Be here, come ask the speaker any question you want, whether it's about legislation, whether it's about budget. We're going to be celebrating the great work that we've done in this year's budget and talking about what we can do in the future right here in Astoria. So I hope everybody can come out with me and our speaker, Corey Johnson, on October 4th.
Excellent. Thank you, Costa.
Thank you, Elena. Thank you for all that you do.
Hi there, you're with Global Kids. You want to tell me more about your organization, and also in relation to today's event, what benefits are you getting?
So Global Kids works to develop community leaders and global citizens with New York City middle school and high school students. So we work in public schools all throughout the city, including here in Queens and Astoria. And today we're here with Council Member Constantinides to help launch one of our programs which focuses on climate change, and specifically educating young people about climate change, its impact, and ways in which they can address the issue of climate change in their communities and also in the world.
Now, do you have members in the organization?
They're young people, they're students, so the programs are offered free to New York City young people, and we serve almost 3,000 young people every week in our after-school programs, and also work in schools as a partner during the school day as well to bring our leadership development and global education programs.
Excellent. Any future plans?
For Global Kids, our plans are to really push to see that climate change is going to be addressed properly. The young people currently know that it's going to impact their lives greatly, and they want to see more policy, more work on this issue, and also more education on this issue, because they're not really learning about it as much as they should be in school. So it's really important that climate change and the impact that it will have across all areas of their lives is taught in schools.
Good. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sylvia, how excited are you today?
Oh, I'm thrilled. This is such a great opportunity for us. We really see it as the initial step towards creating a network of people working together in every stage of the school, during school, after school, over the summer, over the weekends, to really, bring the message of climate change and what we can do about it, and how we can grow our own food even in this environment. I'm so proud that New York City is on the forefront, and to green really the cities. I am. I'm very touched and honored that we were selected for this grant.
Tell me a little bit more about your organization and how many kids do you service?
Well, our organization is an after-school, we're a child care, but our main focus is enrichment. So we offer music, dance, art, theater, and we provide those services with using community members, but we also have a focus on, we also see art as extending out beyond just what you think of as fine arts, but also the art of cooking, the art of growing, the art of designing, the art, landscape architecture, and also just the art of living a life that's sort of in tune with the world around you. And so for us, this initiative is a great chance for us to partner with other organizations and bring them to our kids. We have about 800 families that we serve in both Astoria, in Long Island City, and in Sunnyside, and then we also are in Manhattan. So it would be great to create this collaboration with all these partners and really have an effect after school. I see growing a garden on top of a school. Right. We have all of these roof gardens that we could have, or beekeeping, or we could have a hydroponic lab where the kids are growing their own food, and then they learn to cook it in our cooking class. So this just really opens up a lot of possibilities.
And finally, how are you going to use the funds?
Well, for right now, we're using them to sponsor our organic cooking classes and to bring them to our to as many kids as possible, and to find other ways of partnering with some of the other members of this group to maybe expand that the cooking to not only cooking but growing and then cooking. So yes, that's our Greener initiative. But really, for us, it's just the beginning, and I'm very excited for all the ideas. And I have my card from everyone here, so we can partner on something really beautiful, I think.
Congratulations and keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you. And thank you to Costa for this. This is just a wonderful opportunity. Thank you.